Hi guys! Today we'll be customizing Abbey Bominable. I really like her hair, so I'm going to keep it. I start off by removing her face makeup using acetone. Only this didn't work. Luckily, my non-acetone nail polish seemed to work perfectly fine. With a clean face, I give her 3 coats of Mr. Super Clear. I again bought some new pastels and pencils, but this time of really good quality. They are very saturated and a little bit goes a long way. I start with shading using pastels. I also sketched out her eyebrow shape and added some shade into her eyelids.
Jump in your car and we drive to the beach. The sun was setting, it was just you and me. Wind in my hair and the sand in my shoes. Could have chosen anyone.
Using an eraser, I give the eyebrows more of a defined shape, and once I'm happy with it, I give it all another layer of Mr. Super Clear.
Never knew I could have such fun. Never thinking.
While I'm at it, I decided to use red and pink pastels to give her body a little bit more color.
It's in my chest. Got me feeling some kind.
I made sure to also coat her joints, also when using Mr. Super Clear.
Rhythm takes over, no room to rest. My heart's dancing, it's a love conquest. Oh, the melody, it's smooth and sweet, like honey dripping from a golden bee. It's the soundtrack to my soul's heat, making me move from my head.
Then I start defining her eyelashes and give her eyes a base color.
Yeah, it's pumping so loud. It's the rhythm of love, baby, that I found when the music plays. I just can't help but sway. Nothing else matters. It's my heart that obeys. Lost in the sound, my worries fade. Every note, every chord, a serenade with each beat of the drum. My spirit's unchained in the symphony of love. I am unafraid. Yeah, it's pumping so loud. It's the rhythm of love, baby, that I found when the music plays. I just can't help but sway. Nothing else matters. It's my heart that obeys.
For the shoes, I wanted to make some summery wedges. I used polymer clay to sculpt the right shape and make them fit just right for Abbey. Then I baked them in the oven according to the product instructions. I chose fabric that I wanted to use for the shoes and the dress. I sanded down the shoes to make them more even. For the soles, I used a thicker paper. I made them slightly smaller than the polymer heels, so they would fit better in the end. Testing it out to see if it fits. Yes, perfectly. I glued the cutout soles to a piece of fabric and kept them out. Then I made some tiny incisions so they would fold more easily. Fold them down and glue them together. I used a stronger adhesive to secure the soles together onto the heels. also decided to add a folded piece of lace at the end of the shoe for lacing them up later. Now let's make the dress. I cut out a rectangle piece of fabric and frilled up the chest area to create some more shape. For the sleeves, I wanted to make them kind of oversized. I cut out the right sleeve shape and secured one side with needle and thread. Then I used fabric glue to secure the seams. After they dried, I secured the other side again with needle and thread, wrong side out. Now you need to turn them inside out and your sleeves are done. I secured the sleeves to the body piece with a little bit of thread. As for the skirt, I used this really cute fabric. I made it a simple circle skirt, so I folded the fabric twice, then cut out a hole big enough for Abby's hips to fit through. Then, I measured a small elastic band to fit her waist. I had some really cute lace that perfectly matched this aesthetic. Then I noticed that the glue was seeping through, so I hid it with another piece of lace. I also wanted to make her some accessories, including a little bag. Only I've never made one before, and most patterns I found were very confusing. So I decided to just wing it. And I actually think it turned out very cute. For her waist, I wanted to make some sort of small corset. Okay, so I am not happy with how the face turned out, so I'm just going to undo all my progress and start over again. But this time I will first make a sketch. And they ended up with this cute fawn girl. After spraying a few layers of Mr. Super Clear, I noticed that it didn't really stick. Well, if pencils aren't going to work, then acrylics it is. I used blue tones this time, and I'm already so much happier with the color scheme. To make the eyes more shiny and really pop, I gave them this iridescent sparkles. Then to finish it all off, I put 2 drops of high gloss varnish on top of her eyes and give her lips a few coats as well. Now it is time for a tiny manicure. I got myself some epoxy scope. I was a little bit nervous for using it, but it was actually really easy. Also gave her epoxy ears using the same base as for a structure. Then I painted them the same blue as her skin tone. In order to secure the horns, I used the existing ones, cut off a small piece and drilled a hole through it. I made her a small necklace as well. And also these little hair thingies. Guys, I love this doll so much. She's so pretty. She's definitely my favorite doll so far. I love repainting dolls and I'm already planning for the next one. So if you like this and want to see more, click the like button and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out. Thank you for watching!